Morning breaks across the rooftops with a soft and golden glow. The world is slowly finding colors only dawn could ever know. I pull my jacket a little closer as the breeze begins to rise. You smile without a single answer, still it quiets on my mind. We don't know what waits beyond us or the shape tomorrow brings, but somehow hope is growing gently in the smallest, simplest things. We don't need perfect reasons to believe the sky will clear. Sometimes all it takes is knowing someone's here. We'll be fine, even if the road keeps changing, even if the stars hide for a while. Holding on to little moments, finding light in every mile. The future doesn't have to hurry, we don't have to know the end. One breath, one step, one sunrise is enough to begin again. The wind keeps carrying us forward, the clouds are drifting free. Hope is never louder than a quiet melody. The afternoon spills through the window, shadows dancing on the floor. Every ordinary heartbeat feels like something worth living for. We laugh about forgotten places and dreams we haven't named. Funny how the smallest moments can quietly change everything. The sky begins to soften slowly, painting amber through the air, and I realize I stopped searching for a life that's somewhere else. Maybe every ending leaves another door unlocked. Maybe every heartbeat knows the way without a map. We'll be fine when the seasons keep on turning, and when the skyline changes overnight. Keeping faith in little wonders that appear without a sign. No perfect plans to follow, no race against the time. Just your hand beside my heartbeat, telling me we'll be alright. There were days I chased the distance, thinking joy was far away. Now I hear it in the laughter at the close of every day. Maybe courage isn't louder than the storms we leave behind. Maybe it's the gentle promise whispered between your eyes and mine. The evening opens slowly, like waves beneath the moon. Every fading shadow makes the morning come true. Even when the answers changes, even when the road begins to climb, every sunrise brings another chance to leave the fear behind. The world keeps moving forward, and so will you and I, with open hearts and steady footsteps, meeting every new blue sky. The city settles into silence, stars are scattered overhead. Every dream is softly waiting just to be on the edge. No need for certainty, no need to see the sign. Tonight is enough to believe we'll be fine. We'll be fine. The evening settles on the shoreline, golden colors start to fade. A gentle breeze moves through the palm trees like a song the ocean made. Your laughter floats above the silence, easy as the summer sky. Nothing feels too far away now, nothing asks why. The waves keep drawing little circles on the edge of where we stand, like they're writing quiet stories only hearts can understand. We don't have to chase the sunrise or count the passing hours. Some nights are enough, just the way they are. Stay tonight, let the moonlight find us slowly. Let the stars fill up the sky like they're dancing on the sea. Stay tonight, leave tomorrow for the morning. There's a beauty in the stillness that we rarely get to keep. If this moment slips away, I'll remember how it felt when the whole world disappeared, except for you and me. The tide keeps rolling softly. The air feels warm and free. Every little heartbeat moves with the melody. The cafes dim their glowing windows, streetlights shimmer down the road. We wander without any purpose, following the amber glow. You point toward a distant airplane crossing through the velvet blue, and for a second all our worries disappear beyond the view. Maybe all the things we're seeking don't belong so far away. Maybe they arrive unnoticed at the close of simple days. No perfect words are needed, no promises to make. The quiet says enough for both our hearts today. Stay tonight where the city hum grows softer and the skyline starts to dream in reflections on the bay. Stay tonight, every ordinary second feels a little more alive when we let the silence stay. No need to stop the morning or hold the hands of time. Just let this gentle evening become a part of mine. I spent so long believing every answer lay ahead, always looking toward tomorrow instead of where I stood. Now I find the sweetest memories never asked for grand designs. They were waiting in the moments we almost left behind. The night keeps breathing softly. The waves are glowing blue. Every fading echo leads me back to you. Stay tonight, not forever, just this evening, long enough to watch the heavens trade their gold for shades of blue. Stay tonight, let this quiet become a memory that returns on restless days like a warm familiar tune. And when the morning finds us with another road to take, I'll carry this calm beside me with every step I make. The moon hangs over the water, the breeze still knows our names. The lights grow small behind us, but nothing feels the same. One more smile, one more breath, one beautiful evening we'll never have to forget. Morning slips between the curtains, soft enough to wake the day. Coffee warming by the window while the clouds just drift away. You trace circles on the tabletop, smiling at the quiet air. Nothing special fills the silence, still it feels like something rare. The world keeps turning without asking, where we're supposed to be. But somehow every little moment finds its way so naturally. No perfect plan before us, no finish line in sight. Some days arrive so gently, they simply feel right. When everything feels right, the sky goes wider than forever. Every breeze becomes a song I wanna know. Every color shines a little brighter, every shadow disappears, and suddenly the ordinary feels like all I've waited for. No need to hold tomorrow, tonight is beautiful enough. The ocean hums beside us, the city glows below. Every little heartbeat moves with the tide, so slow, 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 slow. We take the long way through the back streets, watching daylight fade to gold. Street musicians play for strangers, like familiar stories told. Children chase the evening pigeons, laughter dancing through the square. Someone waved from an open balcony, music floating through the air. I used to think that happiness was waiting somewhere far away. Now I find it growing quietly inside an ordinary day. Maybe peace is simple, maybe it always knew how to find the smallest moments and make them feel brand new. When everything feels right, the hours never seem to hurry, like they're resting on the edge of summer skies. Every step becomes a memory, every glance becomes a light. Nothing has to last forever to become a part of life. The beauty lives beside us if we only slow our eyes, eyes, eyes. If we only slow our eyes. Maybe we were never meant to chase the perfect view. Maybe all the missing pieces were already shining through in the laughter after rainfall, in the warmth of fading light, in the spaces left between us. Everything aligns. The shoreline keeps on breathing, the moon begins to rise. Every quiet promise live inside the night. When everything feels right, even silence has a rhythm, even stars seem closer than before. Every road becomes an open invitation to discover something more. If tomorrow brings another story, we'll meet it side by side. Until then, we'll keep this evening where our hearts are open wide. The last light leaves the water, the first stars gently bloom. The city fades to whispers beneath the silver moon. Some nights don't ask for answers, they simply let us know. The best parts of forever can begin this slow. The city haunts beneath the skyline, windows catch an early light, raindrops resting on the flowers, shining after yesterday's night. I was walking through the silence, half awake, unsure, unseen. Then the air began to brighten, like a page turned fresh and clean. You smile without a single question, no grand words to rearrange. Just the warmth inside your presence made the ordinary change. Every shadow grows much smaller when the first light starts to bloom. Even empty spaces learn how to make a little room. You bring the morning like the sky unfolding slowly. Every color finds its place across the blue. You bring the morning without asking for attention, just by being exactly who you are. Hope arrives so quietly, like sunlight on the sea. And somehow every road ahead feels wide enough for me. Breeze is softly calling. The waves begin to shine. Every little heartbeat falls into the light. We wander through familiar corners where the coffee fills the air. Street musicians play their echoes, turning moments into prayer. You stop to watch the leaves go dancing, laughing at the smallest things, teaching me that quiet wonders often come on gentle wings. I don't need a perfect future or a map that knows the way, just another step beside you into one more open day. No rush to reach tomorrow, no reason left to run. Sometimes all it takes is sharing one small sun. You bring the morning, every window starts reflecting, golden pieces drifting through the town. You bring the morning, even after heavy rainfall. Every cloud remembers how to part. I can hear tomorrow breathing in the calm beneath the sky. Every ordinary second learns to fly. Maybe hope is never noisy, maybe it arrives this way, hidden in a gentle smile at the start of every day. Every season keeps on turning, every tide returns again. Love is often just believing light will always find the end. The horizon keeps awakening. The world begins anew. Every quiet promise feels honest and true. You bring the morning and the sky feels wide with wonder. Every dream reflects across the waves. You bring the morning, not because you changed the whole world, but because you changed the way I see. If tomorrow waits beyond us, I'll still welcome every dawn, carrying this light inside me long after the night is gone. The sun climbs past the rooftop, the sea begins to glow. The wind hums through the branches in a rhythm soft and slow. Some people leave an echo, some become the light. You didn't chase the darkness, you simply brought the morning. Morning poured across the pavement in a quiet wash of gold. Every corner caught a story, waiting softly to unfold. We were never chasing perfect, only searching for the day when the smallest sparks of wonder would quietly lead the way. A paper cup, an open window, someone drifting together, carried lightly by the breeze. No map could ever show us where the brightest memories start. Sometimes they appear unnoticed, then settle in your heart. The colors we found were never painted on the skyline. They were hidden in the laughter that we shared, in the spaces between heartbeats, in the calm before the night. Every ordinary moment learned another way to shine. Maybe that's the kind of beauty time can never take away. Oh, the ocean keeps reflecting the slowly fading light. Every little memory still feels alive tonight. We wandered through familiar streets like they had new names to learn, watching balconies grow brighter as the evening took its turn. You pointed at the clouds above us, turning lavender and flame. Funny how the sky keeps changing, it never feels the same. I used to think that happiness lived somewhere far from here. Now I find it in the silence whenever you are near. Every passing season leaves a gentle shade behind. The ones we choose to carry are the ones that color time. The colors we found were waiting in the everyday things, in the rhythm of the waves against the shore. Every smile became a sunrise, every shadow turned to blue. Not because the world had changed, but because I walked with you. And the light kept finding us in ways we never knew. Maybe every road remembers footsteps long after they're gone. Maybe every fading sunset leaves a little trace at dawn. If tomorrow brings new landscapes and different skies to see, I'll carry every shade we gathered like a quiet melody. The stars arrive like whispers, the tide begins to rise. Every gentle echo goes beneath the sky. The colors we found will travel farther than the daylight, long after every summer fades from view. They'll be there in every morning, in every evening breeze, turning ordinary places into pieces of our dreams. And wherever life may lead me, I'll recognize their light, because some colors never disappear, they simply learn to shine inside. The waves erase the footprints the wind remembers still. The moon replaces daylight beyond the quiet hill. Some stories fade like daylight, some stay without a sound. I close my eyes and carry the colors we found. Morning settles on the shoreline, soft reflections on the sea. Every wave rewrites a story only time could ever read. I remember all the questions carried like a heavy sky. Now they drift with passing clouds as another dawn arrives. You never asked me to be stronger, never tried to change my pace. You just stayed until the silence became the safest place. Every season leaves a lesson, every sunrise starts anew. Little by little, the world comes into view. We grow with the light, like wildflowers after rainfall, opening without a sound or fear. Every day becomes a little brighter, every step a little free. Not because the road is easy, but because you're here with me. Hope doesn't arrive all at once, it blooms quietly inside. The breeze is softly calling, the ocean breeze below. Every gentle heartbeat learns to overflow. Afternoons spilled through the city, painted windows made of gold. Children chase their endless laughter while the evening slowly unfolds. We don't count the miles behind us or the ones still left ahead. We collect the smallest moments, like the words we never said. Every smile becomes a compass pointing somewhere warm and true. Every ordinary morning feels brand new with you. No race against tomorrow, no need to reach the end. The strongest roots are growing where gentle days begin. We grow with the light, finding beauty in the simplest things. In the breeze that moves the summer trees, every scar becomes a river, flowing quietly away, turning every little heartbeat into something brave. Maybe that's how hope survives, one sunrise at a time. Sky doesn't hurry to become the afternoon. The tide never wonders if it's coming back too soon. Maybe we can learn from the rhythm of the sea, trusting every quiet change will become the place we're meant to be. The horizon keeps unfolding, the colors slowly rise. Every little promise lives inside a light. We grow with the light, through the seasons and shadows, holding every dream with open hands. Even when the evening finds us, we'll remember how it feels to believe that every ending plants another field. And wherever life may lead us, through every changing sky, we'll keep becoming who we are, one dawn at a time. The last glow fades behind us, the first stars start to shine. Tomorrow waits in silence, patient with its time. I'll carry every sunrise, no matter where I roam, because the brightest kind of journey is the one that helps us grow. Street lights bloom before the evening, like the stars came down too soon. Windows catch the fading daylight, painting silver over blue. Coffee drifting through the corners, footsteps finding their own time. Even in the rush around us, there's a softer state of mind. I was always chasing echoes, hidden in the traffic sound. Then I heard the quiet calling in the spaces we had found. Every skyline has a heartbeat, every shadow learns to glow. Sometimes all we have to do is slow enough to know where the city breathes. Every rooftop holds a secret, every alley keeps a story in the air. Neon reflections on the pavement turn to rivers after rain. And suddenly this crowded world feels gentle once again. Maybe home is not a place, but the feeling that we share. train hums through the distance like a melody below. Someone laughs beyond the corner where the evening starts to glow. Open windows spill out music blending into summer air. Every stranger passing by us leaves a little rhythm there. We don't need the silence of mountains or an endless empty sea. There's a different kind of freedom growing underneath these trees. The world keeps moving forward without asking where we'll go. But even busy places know how to breathe flow. Where the city breathes, every crossing feels like poetry. Every signal changes with the tide. Golden lights become a constellation scattered through the night, showing us that ordinary moments can quietly ignite all the dreams we never noticed, waiting in plain sight. Maybe every crowded sidewalk carries someone's hopeful start. Maybe every glowing window shelters another heart. If we stop to hear the silence between the wheels and wires, we'll discover quiet wonder hidden underneath the lights. The rooftops catch the moonlight, the avenues unwind. Every distant echo falls into the night. Where the city breathes, I can hear tomorrow waking in the rhythm of 1,000 little dreams. Every corner keeps me coming, something more than what it seems. If we're walking side by side, no street is ever cold. Even underneath the skyline, our story still unfolds. The last train fades to silence. The dawn is drawing near. Buildings where the morning like whispers crystal clear. The city never sleeps forever. It simply learns to slow. And in its quiet breathing, we found a place to grow. Morning spilled across the harbor, turning silver into gold. I was chasing distant answers with a heart that felt too old. Every road looked unfamiliar, every step a question mark. I kept searching through the daylight, carrying a quiet dark. Then a gentle voice beside me broke the silence in the air, like the wind that finds the ocean without asking how to get there. Nothing changed in just a moment, yet everything became clear. Hope can bloom so quietly when somebody stays near. You found me here, where I thought the light was fading, where I almost let the colors disappear. You found me here, not by pulling me much farther, but by showing me that home was always near. Every little piece of tomorrow started going from today, and I finally learned some hearts don't lose their way. The sky keeps opening slowly, the waves erase the fear. Every breath reminds me how I ended up right here. wander through familiar places like we've never seen before. Coffee steaming, open windows, sunlight dancing on the floor. You noticed all the little details that I hurry past each day. Tiny flowers through the sidewalk, clouds that drifted without haste. Funny how the world grows brighter, not because the stars appear, but because someone is standing close enough to make them clear. No perfect words between us, no promises to keep, just the quiet kind of comfort that settles in so deep. You found me here, where the ordinary shimmered like reflections on the gently moving sea. You found me here when I stopped chasing forever and discovered who I wanted most to be. Every step became much lighter, every morning felt brand new. The road was always waiting, I just needed you. Maybe life is less about arriving than learning where to stand, finding peace inside the places we never thought we'd understand. If tomorrow brings another turning, I welcome every view, because the brightest part of my horizon began the day I met you. The evening paints the water with shades of amber blue. Every quiet heartbeat leads me back to you. You found me here, where the sunset meets the shoreline, where the waves remember every passing light. You found me here, and the world became much softer, like the stars were learning how to shine. If the seasons keep on changing, I'll still carry what is true. The place I finally found myself began with you. The tide rolls in the silence, the breeze still knows our names. Another day is ending, but nothing feels the same. No distant destination, no race to disappear. I found the light the moment you found me here. I left my worries on the shoreline, like footprints fading with the tide. The night is wide, the air is softer, and something's changing deep inside. The waves are drawing silver circles across the dark, across my eyes. Every reflection feels like a doorway to a place I've never tried. And I don't need to know where tomorrow goes. There's a light upon the ocean calling me closer. Moonwater shining underneath my feet. Moonwater flowing with a quiet dream. When the world feels far away and the stars begin to lead, I follow the moonwater. I follow the moonwater. Moonwater, carry me slowly. Moonwater, into the morning. The wind is humming through the palm trees, like an old forgotten song. Every mile becomes a memory, every shadow moves along. No destination in my pocket, no map to tell me where to go. Just a feeling growing stronger with every light the heavens show. And I don't need to know where tomorrow goes. There's a light upon the ocean calling me closer. Moonwater shining underneath my feet. Moonwater, flowing with a quiet dream. When the world feels far away and the stars begin to lead, I follow the moonwater. I follow the moonwater. Shining underneath my feet. Water, flowing with a quiet dream. Every road becomes a river, every doubt becomes a breeze. I follow the moonwater. I follow the moonwater. Guide me through the blue water, lead me somewhere new water. When the sunrise meets the sea, I'll still be following you. Moonwater, 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 moonwater. Sunlight lingers on the station like it doesn't wanna fade. Every suitcase holds a story, every smile a quiet shade. We walk streets without a reason, just to watch the daylight fall. Never knowing simple moments would become the most of all. The breeze still knows our conversations, though the words have drifted wide, like they're woven through the branches where the summer used to hide. Time keeps turning pages without asking what remains. Still a gentle echo finds its way again. Some things never leave, like the warmth beneath the evening, or the colors dancing softly on the sea. Some things never leave, even when the road keeps changing. They become a part of who we're meant to be. Not every light goes out when the daylight disappears. Some are carried quietly through the years. The waves remember footprints, though the tide rolls through. Every little heartbeat keeps a trace of you. The cafe by the corner closes, still I hear the old bell ring. Every window holds reflections of forgotten summer dreams. Photographs begin to yellow, maps grow softer at the seams. Yet the smallest shared adventures still arrive inside my sleep. I don't wish to stop tomorrow or return to yesterday. Some memories keep blooming even after they drift away. The seasons write new stories across familiar skies, but certain shades of wonder never say goodbye. Some things never leave, like the laughter after rainfall, or the silence just before the stars appear. Every ordinary heartbeat learns another song to keep, turning fleeting little Maybe nothing lasts forever, not the summer, not the rain. But love has quiet ways of lingering without a name. In the scent of ocean air, in the glow of city lights, in the spaces left between us where the heart still finds the light. Fades to silver, the evening hums so low. Every distant memory still knows where to go. Some things never leave. They're the light inside the window when the world grows quiet after every storm. They're the courage in the morning, the calm beneath the sky, the gentle voice reminding me that nothing beautiful truly dies. It simply changes shape and learns another way to shine. The moon climbs over rooftops, the waves erase the sand. Tomorrow waits with open arms just beyond our hands. I smile into the silence as the night begins to breathe, because the truest parts of us are the things that never leave, hands that never